I'm Chef Leslie Durso, and if you're like me, you love to travel and to eat locally. But I'm here to tell you, you don't need a passport for it. All you need is a fork. Welcome to Around the World in 80 Plates. Today, we're stopping in Peru, one of my favorite countries to travel through and cook in. And we're gonna make one of their signature dishes. We are gonna be making ceviche, except for we're doing it top 9 free, so there will be no fish in this dish. We're actually gonna use hearts of palm. It's gonna be delicious and you're gonna love it. This recipe starts with making the marinade, or the leche de tigre. Tiger's milk is what they call it, but there are no tigers or milk involved in this marinade. First, we're gonna cut the heart out of a purple onion by taking off each side, cutting it in half, and scooping out just the center of the onion. It should pop out pretty easily. And we're gonna put that in our blender, both sides of that purple onion. Next up is a handful of cilantro leaves and stems, some chopped celery. You can use a limo or a jalapeno. I've de-seeded this one, so it's not quite as spicy. Pinch of salt, a little bit of water, and some lime juice. We're gonna pop our lid on, and away we go. Okay, so the key is you want to puree this until all the little pieces of cilantro disappear and it's nice and smooth. The literal translation of ceviche is to cook with acid, so that's what we're doing with our lime juice here. So to mix up our ceviche, I'm gonna do the hearts of palm, some purple onion, some green olives. This is gonna give us a nice briny flavor. Since we're not using real fish, it's still gonna give us that salty sea flavor. I'm also gonna do some more finely diced jalapeno. And lastly, a nice diced avocado. Now it's time to pour our marinade over our ceviche. And you want to be careful not to break up too much of that avocado. That's absolutely perfectly diced. Okay, now I'm just gonna set this aside, let it marinate for a minute, because we can't have ceviche without a cocktail. So I'm gonna show you how to make a pisco sour without using egg whites. So we start with pisco, which is one of the signature alcohols of Peru. We're gonna put in about a half a cup. Don't worry, I'm making multiple drinks. Woo! Now to that, we're gonna add some simple syrup, some lime juice, and our secret ingredient to get it all frothy instead of using egg whites, we're gonna use aquafaba, which is the liquid from a can of chickpeas. I know that sounds crazy, but you're not gonna taste any chickpea at all. All you're gonna have is that lovely cloud feeling when you're drinking this cocktail. Couple cubes of ice. Lid on. And we're just gonna blend this until it gets frothy. That is just about perfect. Oh, perfectly frothy. So we're going to pour it into our coops. And we're gonna top it with just a couple sprinkles of bitter. Time to plate our ceviche. So I've got these fantastic tostadas, which are big giant corn tortilla chips basically. And I'm just gonna pile on some of that delicious hearts of palm ceviche. To finish these off, I'm just gonna take some cilantro leaves and break them up with my hand and put them on top. Just finish that. So cheers to Peru. That is heavenly. Well, that was a delicious trip to Peru. Where should we eat next?